Welcome back to Foxy TV. In this episode, I'm going to take you along to two installs. The first of which was at an apartment building where we took all the furniture and accessories from one apartment and moved them into another within the same building. The second of which is a house which we styled about a year ago, which we've been called in to style again. Let's start with the first install on Monday morning. The team headed to Lutwyche, a suburb on the north side of Brisbane. Here is Jake and some noisy crows, some birds in the background, explaining what we were there to do.
We are doing a pack up and install the same cellar and in the same property. So we're basically picking one up that is sold quite quickly and shifting it to another apartment in the same building. So we've got a few extra pieces that we're bringing in, but for the most part it's just moving it from one to another.
Pretty much finished here.
Just about, yep. Just kind of doing the last few pieces now.
And then where are you guys off to?
We've got a pack up. I don't even know what suburb it is. Down. North side.
North side.
20 minutes from here.
With Jake and Cam and the truck off to the next job, Janessa, Eva and myself stayed to finish the install. So Janessa, was it as easy as just grabbing the furniture from the other one and bringing it over, or was there a few challenges in doing that?
There is a bit, just because we've got tight staircases either side. We're lucky that the second one has like dual access up from 2 level, but there's quite bulky furniture and one fob, so we're all one swipe.
Oh.
So we're kind of stuck on levels until we get retrieved by the person that has the swipe. So it does take a bit.
And you had to bring over a few pieces from the where we got some.
Yeah, so the last one we did was 3 bedrooms, a study, but 1 living. This one is 3 bedrooms and 2 living, as well as an extra outdoor. So we had to bring in a whole new living, whole new dining, and take out a study. So it's actually worked out really, really well. It looks beautiful and it's come together really nicely considering it's kind of a transfer. And these are sight unseen. So we're not really sure with the layout whether it's gonna work, but it worked out perfectly.
It was then back to the warehouse here where I caught up with Phoebe and asked her for a bit of clarification on how much we typically charge for that type of install changeover.
So that was just a 3-bed, 1 living that we did a switch over for. So we just have a flat rate for that to do a switch. It's $500. So that incorporates an hour of the guy's time to go do the switch. If it was a bigger house that was switching from a house to a house, that would be priced. That would obviously depend on the size of the house, but for a 3-bed, 1 living, let's do $500.
Now tomorrow we're styling a house that we have previously styled.
Yeah, first time ever. So we're styling the same house for the second time. So the last time it didn't sell. The market in Brisbane was a bit tougher at the time. So the sellers have engaged us again to restyle. They have given me free, they basically said they don't mind if it's the same or if we do it differently. It's crazy, we actually have all the same pieces in the warehouse at the moment, so I could style it identically, but I'm taking on the feedback that we got last time, and I'll show you a couple of some of the things that we tackled and what I've done differently last time after I saw the end result.
Let's head to Carina Heights on the east side of Brisbane where we styled the same house for the second time. Where are we today?
We are in Carina Heights. Carina Heights. We're doing that, I think we mentioned earlier in the week, we're doing the same house for a second time. So we'll pop up photos of it originally when we styled it over a year ago now. And what I've done, I had a chat to the agent before. We've gone for a different feel this time. So the client said to me, I'm happy for you to style it the same, but what I've done is, so when you walk into this house, there's a pitched ceiling, which is quite low on one side. So previously when we had the sofa in here, I felt like it took up too much space. It was a balance between getting that second living in versus making the room feel too small. So this time around, we've gone for a pair of beautiful armchairs in this space. coming through to a family living, then going, and I brought the study nook out into the living space this time rather than a sitting space. And then we flow all the way through. Same colours, so it's a grey house. So you'll see we've got greys and blues in this one rather than all monochrome. There's a very vibrant piece of mural wallpaper when you first walk in, which really influenced the way I styled last time, but this time I've been a bit more brave. So we've been introducing colour rather than letting the red bike stand out. So yeah, hope you like it. Hope it sells.
So there you have it, we've shown you 2 different types of installs this week at Foxy. Before we go, we're going to have a chat with Eva, who's about to finish her 2nd week here at Foxy. She's recently written an article on her 1st week, so let's go to her to explain. Eva, this is your 2nd week. You've now been at Foxy for a week and a half, nearly 2 weeks. Now you've just written an article that should go up today, or probably tomorrow actually, on our website, so you can check that out there, about what you learned from, I suppose, your 1st week. You had a bit of an experience that you've written about that blew your mind.
Absolutely.
So do you just want to briefly describe what happened from the start?
Of course. So I think first and foremost I should just say that I don't have a lot of experience in real estate.
Yep.
In fact, my only personal experience with real estate is that everything takes ages. Like everything, there's not even 5 to 7 business days, it's like 5 to 7 weeks before you can even hear back from the agent.
Sure.
So on Wednesday, Phoebe took me to an install, and then...
Is that Phoebe?
That's Phoebe!
Yeah. All right, we're back from, you had a phone call from Phoebe, you had to run off, so we'll finish this quickly. So what you were saying was, you're new to the industry, real estate, and everything you've sort of experienced up to this point, the industry is typically slow.
Yes, extremely slow.
Yeah.
Painfully slow.
So you got the call, so you went to an install on Wednesday with Phoebe,
That's
and what
right.
happened from there?
So Phoebe got a phone call from an agent, and that afternoon she booked a consult with that agent for the same day. I think it was probably 1 or 2 hours from the time. And then Thursday, Phoebe got another phone call from the same agent saying, yeah, we're happy to go ahead, and the install was booked in for Friday. 3-day turnaround, that's just... I had no idea it can go this quickly.
Yeah. One of our selling points is that we own our own stock, we have our own logistics team, so we promote that we're flexible and can move quickly. But and did you go to the install on Friday as well?
Yes.
Yeah.
And that just went like, super quick.
Learning lots of other things as well?
Heaps. Oh my goodness, this is such a great job, can I just tell you. It's like the perfect combination of hands-on, just the right amount of office time, creative outlet,
That's good.
freedom.
Well, I'm glad you're enjoying it, and we better finish there because you've got to actually head out on the road to a job. This is a big day today, and we might be back in a couple of weeks to talk about something else, maybe something else you learned being new to the industry.
Sounds good.
Thanks once again for tuning in this week. I hope you enjoyed the episode. Have a great weekend. We'll see you back here for episode 82.